GCSE Maths identifying, key graphs, from an Edexcel exam paper, an IGCSE Edexcel exam paper in hopefully, 3 minutes. Okay, so this is question number 18, taken from an IGCSE May 2023 exam paper. Okay, looking at types of graphs. Question number 18. Here are 6 graphs, graph A, graph B, graph C, graph D, graph E, graph F. Complete the table below with the letter of the graph that could represent each equation. Write your answers on the dotted line. So y equals sine x. So y equals sine x is actually graph C. Graph E is actually the cosine graph. So y equals cosine of x, or E equals kx, whatever it is. Okay. Next one, y equals minus 3 over x. Well, that will actually be graph F. And the reason for that is because graph B, y equals positive k over x, or let's say y equals k over x. Okay, where k is actually a number bigger than 0. Okay, that is for graph B, that is, guys. Okay, if k is less than 0, okay, then it looks something like graph F. Okay, so again, a lot of these questions are obviously commit to memorization. The next one, y equals 4x cubed minus 5x. This is a cubic graph. Cubic graph here will obviously be graph A. Okay, similar, like a sine type wave. Graph D is what I call a quadratic. So it's in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And then a cubic graph here, kind of like a sideways S, you could say. Okay, in graph B, obviously we know that actually, obviously graph C, my sine graph. Graph A is a cubic graph. Graph B is a reciprocal graph, namely when k is actually positive, so y equals k over x, where k is obviously bigger than 0. Okay, and then, so x and y axis, graph B and F, what I call asymptotes. And again, you'll cover that more in A-level maths. It means that it cannot touch the x and y axis, and the reason is because I can't by 0, and then I can't have k over x also equals 0. Okay, so when I have the equation y equals minus k over x, y equals k over x, if I try and sub in 0 for x and or y, there's no solution, hence why what we call asymptotes for the x and y axis. Okay, graph C is a sine graph, okay, so it's a sine wave. Graph D is what I call a quadratic. It's a U shape, so supposed to be a positive quadratic. It's like an N shape here, it's gonna be like a negative quadratic. Graph E is what I call a cosine graph. Graph F is what I call a negative reciprocal graph, okay, so minus k over x. Okay, so minus a over x, you could say, where a is obviously where a in this case is obviously bigger than 0. You've got obviously minus a over x. Okay, so that is identifying key graphs for your upcoming GCSE exam. Okay, thank you.